Like I said from the beginning, I did mention saying yebeka usika sem ho muhu asem yebedi hu komo kakra. Why? Because I believe say most of our life stresses is connected to our finances. And once you have a peaceful financial, journey, and I say you are free financially, near kwakutia school fees, and they say in Kwarako school, ye school fees and ne. Into the same, what she share from December, no one here echo into school fees, you're not stressed. However, so we didn't na say afi na wakako knock doors eduate school fees you see then it becomes stressful. I believe a lot of the stress and growth film is kasem into the near between komo because once we start afi no ye remu no ye sha sie ye na ye nim se ne atoto ye niama wonfa ho nto obi enye se obi di beggar nti wo so di beggar ne efete wo bottom and na wo di be you will work around. So that's what we want to look at, but none other. Nipe, he's not a stranger to Max Morning, but he huna chekakra, and we're excited to be opening the year with him. Mr. Harrison Ahorgba, a customer service, financial and investment consultant. How to set your financial priorities straight this year. January no, and when into setting the right, I think say wow throughout the year. How see you more cover? Lovely to have you.
Oh, watch it.
You see, I go do paint. What paint?
Paint.
Let's say what do we
let's just say you painted the
let's say
Paint kwa. Edi my year no. Yes, 10 years me painted that. The priority. Papa.
And that's a good start.
Paint no.
Adie no my metro mean to me but it's going to last. Oh, the main for this one me travel to crowd. But by 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
have to because of the kind of paint you bought.
Because of the kind of thing they did. It's mixed up with paint and other things. The name. I think I make a surprise to see a bit your medical characteristics. You see the paint. Yeah. Because Christmas will be a painting. There used to be a time where Bronya Beswan will be a painting.
I know, right?
So
we expect is Baba
yes. We painting fee no. On do fee hall and everything.
Yes.
December mention the who. Say see a crowd yadom say o hwe na say won kira na we na say wo fie ben kwan ho a. You bet me be painting tekunu. And I be painting.
The marketing
way. Yeah, the marketing way. Need that painting. Ya branding in now about profession. Yeah. You're too painting, no? But I am happy that we get to talk about priorities, financial priorities this time of the year.
Yeah.
It's very early, but better, early than late.
Yeah, sure.
That we can start up and then it will be part of our plan. December, what kind of samuchiru be at? Won't ye? What kind of baby I was what time when you bring but ye dear. Naka yensa pay. Yeah, I clear. It is a siano. We are moving forward. Yeah, moving forward, Ye sika kakra akano. And then niya ye benya edia kahono. Quine ben ye bet me a faswa. Ye beshi she scanny ya, ebe hobeban faswa maya. Embe me drew baby na for your train.
Maybe
you're tuning in now.
Wow, sure. Nigeria for guys follow who know.
Yes.
Who sabi?
You know, right. So thank you, Madam Wase. Platform where there, you have no idea how far this platform has helped people. To start right now means okay, paint us.
Right.
So about priorities and getting the financial priorities straighter. Not just there's a possibility to be anyani curved or wrong.
Right.
To be a more positive, you want negative. What we are saying is that we are starting right early, so that Sebio say. A year and a conim kakrana was a year BB 1 or 2 and when you say a cage. So in terms of priorities, again we've always said say near a hear me and near soon might be different from yours. Only Casimo show way so you look almost about the same near more year in your back. So say me 1,000 cities here now the bay no any no difference then. So the priority list is that first you should have an objective. And this objective is based on needs and wants. No matter and usually we say, baby, I'll do it better. Sebi ni obe di, and then you'll be protect one and you'll be channel. These are the three most important things. And then the last one, any sebi wapum di. health, which is very important. I left out education because near friend education is not necessarily say we are in a classroom but sebi where you put your head, which is the accommodation, which in terms of accommodation, and we are going to discuss to see how I can prioritize them. Ebi a baby I was see 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom. Then tina kwaje sa dan no. Afia ya komu. Usually first January, February, March, April, and now rent you know. And chebiana you have to renew your rent. So until say Oba to you from you two want to stay there. If yes, you should be convinced say baby I want a yama. Say boya obi a was start here brabo you just moved in to say when you juma mo worry mo nyam woye and you are in a 2-bedroom house. A dan back on sebio. Say money bibia mo de yesisi that means it's just a waste for now. Okay, on an average in terms of life planning, wow, but nobody 5-6 years crown fair son who say cry chamber and hall. You can use those few years to pack out some money. Now they are a baby. It's also what to paint. Over to me they are twice, over to me they are a baby. So even the accommodation type as a priority, you have to determine which one fits your purpose, the location, the price, the structure. Okay, obviously a self-compound. Self-compound will come at a high price. And then nowadays, a store will name there. Whatever it is, your priority should not be abema home battery. Even if it comes to near Emre Kase Nyoma Bebre I one also call wardrobe more. The mind is such that Utino sa near Beona we. It's in Tarani be 6 months, 1 year crania unfound sa enkai. Till these few days, we just go back to your wardrobe. You be BAP. Ebinu mo hawa to me asane esa the combination fufro. Ebi wo kra sebio wa fon kakra na why nyame adon why we kakra nti betumi the aye 1 or 2 be. So you can look at your wardrobe and say what do you need? Even your shoes. Ebi wo na glue ana bibia de be pam. So you can reduce the cost of expenditure. Now when it comes to near your bed, it's become so important because our lifestyle. So on your priority list, you have to ask yourself, Adriania me di twem and I me this is in terms of my lifestyle. Me come in, what do I do? If you are 40, you have to watch your diet. Exercise ni you may be nya fenoma ka so pe nkosu aye chi aye di milk egum na ni chi wo say cheese ni nyoma. Nya say yesi mema we ninje wa wo sika but at the end of the day no one hwe here in terms of priority list that might take a lot. Now when it comes to your health, we've always advocated say a chrome hano jinyamedi pa which is awesome, but you have to be very conscious about planning for your health because sometimes no it is a car o twe no unim nya esi baby abekwa ko jaw no o kwa o feel say battery e beka to say alternator aside alternator na ka so eye bibi wa ha bibi wa be hunu na car no nyina be aka. So you don't want to break down, look at your health plan. Nyame adom national health ewo. But if you want options, we have a lot of private health insurance providers almost somewhere family of 2, 3, 4, 5. But to me I come no more mind okay, you want to sign up to this package, they will tell you they give you terms to pay. But most of the time, yeah, priority list person me to TV, person me go school and you say enyo. But these Nyoma and Nayamakano, they are the foundation on which any other thing would revolve. So 1 year and year it will be very difficult for you to say me yewe sabi but you could tell school fees was school be a so like baby but somebody will feel right pa mo abedai.
True, very true.
So what they say but you could tell school fees were baby ama mana whatever what you could toss a car but you talk car cry no board in crash sabi rent ni no man so so at the end when you lay these foundations right then we can talk about the other things because sincerely nyoma na aka na nyina wo bi ho revolves around nyoma na aka no wo ho bi our chamber ho nenije obi wo 2-3 bedroom the be an where the so your priorities should be centered on nyoma na aka first as a foundation. Then based on that we can pick the others and other.
All right, I like what you said about focusing on the pillars. But then Harrison, a lot of the time, what near in terms of your financial, and yes, sometimes these are the pillars, but there's something called the distraction. You decided this year you may per se me focus on a dino, and me focus on health, and me focus on way. but then the the distraction, and in terms of watch to say, for example, watch we say one show watch you say I'm fan meeting be you aren't respected. One for phone particular phone be to meet the table be so meeting. I mean, certain shoe I will be share edia court setting. And how are we afimuno? What are we going to do while you limit the distractions? Because I believe that I don't take it from the pillars. No?
You are very right. Say about distractions. Let me give you this example. Once we a party, that's a be okum or join back.
Yeah.
Now we're inviting for hand for some reason. On my way money so. We be say man be berry chips or mineral. It will compensate. But the same party no in back cry still thank for 40 now a beso. So
no, I've not thought about that.
Yes.
You know, we're invited 200 people.
Great.
Yeah.
Baby, 300 neighbor. But you're fabbing back home. Obi abedi. Obekasi when you be or the closer comes over couldn't feel. So it seems that sometimes we overdo things.
Great.
Or then we worry unnecessarily.
Good.
Unnecessarily.
If what I'm saying is right. We worry ourselves too much because sometimes the crowd be invited for 400, not 40 aba. Na Adriana ko carry forward. Afi na wo pe ochina Sunday e ko beach mo be se me enko by force. Ya ka to see be beach bi akọ.
So,
you
so distractions are a bit bad. But what you would call distractions depends on how you would see it. So what you are saying at the end of the day, no, on to because part even say meeting now work on.
Yeah.
Also here phone. Phone me is a status phone. Maybe I bet to me change the perception of people about you. Sometimes you don't necessarily need that new phone. You just need to change the housing of your phone.
Aye.
There are new maybe about to me their car phone who about to me man effect. So what they say, watch no, also per watch be I don't know what value it will place on the meeting and a baby I will call.
You might not even know.
That is it.
People might not even know what you're wearing.
So what they say, you don't have to focus so much on the distraction. It will come sincerely. So our people say Sebi, oh Jarina Sebi will be far or towel. You don't leave the bathroom in front of the person. It's a distraction. So you have to concentrate and finish bathing and look at the options available. Again, we always say this to people and we see it on social media. Say, if somebody throws a stone at you, use it as a stumbling block. So the distractions would come. I'm not saying say but you have to focus and be determined. Say the pillars that we have mentioned. If I allow these distractions to take me off focus, what impact is it going to have on your manner? Some person Okano, Usisano. What exactly is it? We don't take time out to really think through the options available. What is wrong with the car? It's in a yejuma, radio, a ball, uspakia, a jeso, utua, a car. So, what exactly is it? Until when yes, I'm using it 10 years. That's a book car, I check. Board and say for front because of the maintenance culture and how we see things. So it is not about how long you have used the car, but it's about how you have kept it and what you want the car to do for you. So what I say, so on person me changing my TV in a 32 inch, some person me top 50 inch, and a 45 inch. What is the reason? Is it that you have moved to a bigger apartment and said be wall no so and so at the end of the day, we force ourselves to allow the distractions. In any case, the TV is in your room, can not from the hey, what's the car? Apart from that, will be on top fuel amount. The new car will come at higher cost for maintenance. It's a status car. Oh, park here and you're hiring. To what park and a shop. You get me? So let's think through what we call distractions and its impact on in your mind. Like I told you, my boss on the pillars. If one changes, and I said, you would be so surprised.
Yeah.
So one year baby or do it better.
Yeah.
We do any day anko ye na home foul.
Yes.
And I said, "Mentare obeshe, uko to turn tare bebre. Sometimes any boy no pony in your manners. And now you wait and nobody really sees. Yeah, when your man be show like there are some platforms you really have to show up, but it doesn't mean say you have to break your back and all. If you don't have health insurance and all, no matter the other distractions you allow, about how. Yeah. So you have to let people know. There are some of my friends, they know some more friend with time where I never mean yet. I have set my personal limit on maybe I bet cause distractions. Okay. You also have to do so. Maybe a Thursday, now my first EMP, call him, took her free, a hanomo. akọ kaso ayekọ de ekosra ya danfo bi ehu hia then ayekọ akoye do you understand?
Yes.
And if I take you off we will be do nyumre in the night 2 a.m. time no be juma, so you get it. So we impose some distractions on ourselves and then it affects the pillars that you have mentioned. So sincerely they would come. How you react to them will determine how far you go in terms of your priorities.
Oh, some people ebimo etie futuo very late. People used to think that you the age in no kasa omuntie, but obi so at that age akasa omuntie. Let me tell you something. I have a more baby. Na wako high dying sabi wa high some single room. TV a boss are dying no. Half rent. Rent no or the jail one it's a 1 year or the jail no. Half. But o bisa me say o pesika dia rent the next year. Na make what I say. O ka na esi metrim. Yeah. Where him catch any place me man kura me yare. Because TV now, you know, it brings me that what you said about the 32-inch. A dynamo swa. In fact, baby, any baby a TV
Which is not even,
it's too close, which is not even good for me.
Before you realize, no.
Now was sangare.
That is it.
It will catch us a TV, no, esro, ena, a hasha, you are too close to your television, and then you TV kakra. Say TV, no. Ne boy a half rent na or shisheno.
Yes.
You know, and because you don't need it. And there are a lot of young guys today.
Yeah.
Your friend forget about the body, mind the engine. Ube who say what shit talk problem one na ubo remwa and na be who are dear friend woolen carpet.
I'm
telling you.
Ube who niama and esa na not there anymore ye bebre. Elijah ka say me chem say boys abasesi and ye free be lights na ye and na ye the newest things. How many lights you have in your room and the colors of lights that you have in your room. Blue, pink, biane
spotlight.
Yeah, biane mood. Yeah, biane mood. And see, Cassandra will say, "Who right? My bear pink, be
so blue, so Swana blue,
blue, abana. Wow." Hey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Also, my
or my ideas.
You know, so
so blue, and I want
to
to
say about they are intentionally.
They are intentionally.
Boys, and Nadia, we
read on the watch it.
It's a way what is over. And I'll be say blue, pink.
But like you're saying, each light comes with a certain
mood.
Okay.
A certain watts are etching electricity. So you forget those things, and it is a 5, 6 blue light, any white light, red light, and soap and entry and energy. So you have to be careful. So these distractions. Then yes, so how many lights do you need to have a good read or a good life? So the distractions we bring on ourselves, if you really look at it, young person and my home pressure. Okay, so this TV now I control, like you said, maybe they don't cry at 30, 32, 45, who they near 55. You are now asking me, say, I want to rent. And the funny thing is that technology has helped us. Phone, you hardly even watch TV. If perhaps you are a lot of downloads from Netflix, if it is movie, Spotify, if it is music, a show, like there are lots. Download there, so most of us don't even have time to watch our TV. So the whole no cry, we don't even have time to sit there. Expensive. How many times do you even sit there? The main priorities are the things we have discussed. Your health is important. But so at the end of the day, where you are living now, Sereni about the next year or two. Mutala told you. Cement born a cost. The average block says here, a movie from that down from 2 cities 70 to 6 cities, 7 cities block back. So if you are not thinking in that sense, and your priority say, "Obi fear na mete." Actually, 2-3 months time, no baby Sam say or 2 ana or 2 me. Somebody can give you change so the agency san on your then obey. So kwen.
Also copy become.
Obe that canon.
Now
and our TV no be sia na waton. na TV na baby a also 55-inch na call onya nya bi e bia baby okokra na emfa entrance no anya space no po emfa entrance no po ansa akodan no mu so where will you put that TV? So we always have to be thinking your priority should be baby a future or forward looking,
okay,
so that it's a stepping block how about to me and until so there ye baby papa. Okay, so you don't force yourself. We can do anything. About to me, after so far, the anointing oil, the good, but these foundations, if you walk a crown home for, you know you have health insurance.
Yes.
Now I bought for her, you check you in your morning, so I come ASA, or BP, ASA, you are awesome. For some of the packages are so good, but we don't know. Just call them. I can come together with you, me and Sanity, a better swam, almost all per customers. So I'm better swam, and yes, sir. Bibi ye osisi a o ka no kra no time I say o ton na bo me mema it's too late and the price I would give you for the car
It's rubbish.
You get it sisi no anything ya bie so bie no it's not new.
Yeah.
Until TV no 55-inch after 2 months or 6 months no ebo o me nya nesa me hia una ho a che unti mema 1,008. So now you have rather lost money and you need money to pay your rent. And again, our lifestyles gives us a way. Maybe I'll tell you fear no. And I always say, remember, wherever it is, say Juma na call pay ya kai time I'll call interview see when me mobo. If you now call pay ya kai time I'll call if you want to open a so ma baby. So now that you are showing some lifestyle, you are giving the person an impression say your life is okay. Into somebody with 1,000 cedis a month. Now, of course, because you have shown so better to me. So why wouldn't you rather save in the pillars that we have mentioned? See, you know, we spoke about the investments a couple of times, land, trade, go back to school. And you may be to lay that good foundation for yourself in their priority list. These things, they would come.
Yeah, eternal.
You get it?
Obiti o kasa yes man nkoto light in 20 dem. Baby o. Yen ka san o. Yen ka say me nkoto light ngu dem. Me kura me ho kura bebe 13 se 12. Me ka me kire me na da o. Emu spotlight ni enwo. Me ni me buy na electrician no ma waye. Inti no ebeye bia 1 month kura na me nso ba akupo. Me ankasa kura me so TV kura na the light that brings from the TV no na me de tenase. Me so light na ko mani kura na mani yam obi anim say I have eye. Inti no the can say cut your coat according to your size. Anom kan.
Size no cry your cloth no.
Your cloth. Na ye can say obetimi aye bibia wo pebia but nya de a ho be kire. Si wo ho. Aha. Ewo mu say TV kese nice pa unya TV kese a unhu nipa na clear pa akra cha no kura 32 na ye wo msa nipa na ye kakra unhu bibia but at the end of the day no wo ho so ni a ukwa akoye na ena ye ni na behwe brothers ne the same ogba megba o tiase ha no ne the main when you are doing something no bisa ho sa de na wo ye no ehun susuaso na ade ba no ebeboa wa na ase emoa wo eno pe ne ye ka obi ti ba bi san na ade me wo single room ti am to carpet there bi o yen ka se to carpet sebe to carpet pa one to carpet abrabo aye bo aye kwa aye bra aye benina enti to be able to live comfortably but we didn't say do things that will not make you comfortable ade bi wo hon ma afo say your comfort akwa woolen ade nemu stuffy ne ntimi ntoni bi na ade abeto kama na mama feel good ebe wie che de bia na de sa wo de call washing bay de bia de be ko bonsum ho de bia nso wo mo horo a maka kora me carpet ba ko da wo mo horo bia 40 50 afi wo ti dem na wo nwi na gbegbe obia nso
so want me and fan kon so bo na obowa na wanya cold na wanya kata o say spiritual enya spiritual
ayefi time aso say wo say wo de ko say o ti ase mimi obi for the room that you have rented, you might not need a 2.5 horsepower air conditioner. Ebia when you are 1.5 ube you okay. Otiasie. Number 4 to. No wakwa akoto 2.5 demanded duvet. A demanded duvet ne a honk kadi demanded a ye mattress.
Yes.
Me patriotia say. Henti akofa ade ba ko a waye na. Ofo say you can kotwe eka Eddie
na
abro.
wanya duve papa nso na mframa no ko raw mo nso.
Pneumonia.
So and I make say at any point no, the example I gave about party no, one goat goat is what?
Aponche.
One aponche no. If it is 100 people for some reason, a person because obi anya ne tina and we are obenya chips, things will compensate. But one year you substitute it, the duvet will come at the cost. A good mattress will come at the cost. You always have to close your curtains because ACD, I said, going to mean so it's name be a curtains. One come to talk ceremony, so from a new room one, ubenya issue. One year ubenya pneumonia, ubeboa. And since you are COVID now, yes, it can even affect your like stuff. So let's be very careful the kind of things that we want to do ourselves as priorities.
What about me wayare bi me busuafo so wayare ni bi. Obi so wo fie a wonu so sa yare ni bi fa yare no holding. Yare bi wo ho a kire se oto ade fofora me mabane hye sa yare ni film ho 2 years ago. But I see some of my friends, from my family, oto ade fofora, it is very difficult for ono to let the old one go. Media pone say, I once told someone close to me, say, any tona so fato foforo.
Right.
And no, then you don't feel like you lost something. Obi wo hono mo a, wo fridge, wo freezer. Fridge na wo no, e wo freezer. Yes, wo your cold store no akase wo hia big freezer. Waso fridge, waso freezer. And then ni na yenim say asetena ni mu ayedin kakra. And just a face no. As the years go by, no, you do expect that things will be the same, but somehow no, it's a better. Intino, how do people like that get away? Wakoto this year, obe na this obe tontariye bebre old ones na one still now holding them. Like you said, even 1 year kra na atare ba ko bi kra no. Kra da.
You all be wardrobe and say then you remember say atare we wo ho. Bi wo ne de no otoy no so na me sonte I'll keep it. Me phone na ma hye. Obi so atare ne sonte me kakra me say nyame boa me na me nya weight kakra na ma hye. So these things like you're rightly saying, we have friends, network of friends. But for them to me money they do yard sales.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine yourself, Cassandra, producer, like your class of friends. You come together. So Charlie, when you maybe it can be a microwave, it can be a blender. Sebi, when you were single, you were blender way. See our month, you might need a bigger one. Also, there no. You have like you'll be surprised that even not necessarily money, you could exchange. Get some things and all. But keep it,
we need to be creative.
You'll be surprised. Just a yard sale, you call your friends, whatever you think you are not using, a extension cord, even if it is 5-10 cities, it's better than the waste, quote and unquote, creative or wood anymore and stuff.
Even Chris Brown had a yard sale. Who are you not to have a yard at the end? I'm not pano up pile. Let me give one more a so. Christmas, me koye window shopping. Me nana namsa na me copy baby on to pillows and money. I will not mention the name. And then we had a very good conversation. Oh, mama, Apobi 101. Let me share with you. Oh, mattress and what that's why I do baby. No, I sorry, no what done mattress on the other side. Then you sleep on it. Send a babuama with mattress lean to and I been balance. Ubo say ubi or mattress now them no hama so hama so intuitions and now they would drown it. You do the obiaba would the what you call it? Bedsheet says who fell it. You know, so what that kakra? No way. Is
it true?
So you sleep.
And no matter it shouldn't be so mystical. Say that's what I said.
It's reality, life and living it.
Earning your money, they bet me but you have crossed over. You move a brain mind and sasun in your but if those habits in your mind, you have to be very deliberate. Idea was out to you said this is what I really want to do. Okay, like you said, you move a window shopping cry and you go around and you see. So I'm grateful we are discussing this for people to know that in setting your priorities, you take care of those foundational pillars we have mentioned, and then the other things will revolve around it.
I also think that when you visit your friends or you meet people, if you meet Harrison, when we were TV so, which yana, me who were TV so, I know me here. Bisa no question. O call the officer be triaka. Which yana kwamuno. Bisa no. Bisano. Because like if you go window shopping, when you meet people, ask them, this mattress, what does it do? How do I maintain my mattress? How na me what did and me then ebe chama me ti we me to
your phone cry to and read
read.
I like what you said.
People don't know this.
Follow the person who knows the road.
Yes.
Calculation a year can obi wo ho a umano from now to next year to next untumi nye. That's why there are people like Harrison who can help you plan. Sikana say neighbor. Say na me plan. His contact detail is on the screen. So pick it up, call the experts, momumbo. Say na me any. Say na me to me prioritize niama so that in the end me nko bonko for pon enko business. Very, very important. So that this year you'll be financially free.